Welcome back to another episode of the Austin FC Manager Career Mode here with Javier Morales, and today we are going to be involved in the U.S. Cup Open action here today. And today in this episode, as we're in the quarterfinals of this tournament, and we're playing against New England, and this should be a decent game here for us here today, as right now New England, I believe, are in the top of the East, if I'm mistaken. But in play right now, New England, they just defeated the LA Galaxy 3-0 in their round of 16 matchup. And then, of course, you see some others there. We played Columbus a couple episodes ago in the round of 16, defeating them 3-2. And I believe we had to play in extra time in order to win that game. So, of course, we've played New England. We've actually dominated New England. We've played them a couple times, actually, I think, in this series. But when we had played against them, we usually did pretty well. So today should not be a bad game for us at all. Like I said, this is the quarterfinal for both of us, and we're looking to see if we can move on to the next round. This is actually the first time the two teams have actually met in the U.S. Open. So this is a first here today, and we'll try to see what we can do. Now, of course, take a look here at the U.S. Open player stats, top scores. Of course, Hardy's on top of that list, as well as assists. Here you see Fuentes, he has 1 assist, and of course there you see Hardy as well. He has 1 assist in this one. Clean sheets, not too many clean sheets. New England has 2 so far here, so they've been playing pretty well. They've not let anybody really score on them. And of course, if you take a look at yellow cards as well, we don't have any yellow cards per se, thank goodness. But I think we might have 1 red card. I could be wrong. We'll see here in just a bit if we do or not. Couldn't remember if that was actually in the no. Okay, so no red cards at all in the U.S. Open Cup. So as we take a look here at New York Revolution, their leading scorer right now, they have 3 guys right now who have scored 3 goal each so far in this tournament, and those, you see those gentlemen right there, are your top goal leaders. And of course, there you see the assist leaders as well. And of course, we've been doing very well for ourselves in this tournament. Obviously, Hardy has been our key guy, and of course, we're trying to get Oliver Gilman ready for tournament action as well here in this one. And there's a good chance that we might end up seeing him play in this game in a backup role, or he might actually even start. But Take a look here. This is what ideally what we're going to try to do here today is the guys there. Of course, we try to rotate as much as we possibly could, but you see there Dominguez, one of our wings there, as well as Ventura and Pereira are all kind of not well. So what we're going to try to do some shifting around here of moving guys around and just trying to keep guys healthy. So like I said, we're going to bring in some of our younger guys here. Some of these guys may come off the bench, and then some of them will actually have some of the reserves come up and do some actual substituting here. As that's pretty much I actually have a formation set up for the U.S. Open guys here, but I decided I want to kind of mix the guys from the second team and the first team together and see what works out. So as you take a look there, Sporting Kansas City taking on Miami. We're of course taking on New England. The Orlando City taking on New Jersey Red Bulls there. And of course Ryan Hardy there. 3 goals in the last 3 matches. A player to definitely watch, not just in this game, but all season long here, as he's been having a great performance here for Austin FC. We've already actually got a couple of offers for him coming up, and I pretty much said no deal at all for Ryan Hardy, because he is not going anywhere for anybody except for us for the time being. So you see there, trying to get this one there as Dominguez misses the shot. And that goal, that attempt there is going to be missed. So you see now New England move the ball around here very well here. Oh, this is going to be bad. But Stover is able to get in front of it. Nice save there from him. As we'll see, New England again going on the attack. And this is pretty much what New England's been doing here in these first 10 minutes of this ball game here. Move the ball very well here. Try to move it inside the box. And oh, that's a bad play right there. That one sneaks in there. Great job there from their striker, Alderdraw, as he does a great job of sticking with the football here as he gets denied. And there you see we try to, I don't know what we were trying to do there, trying to get out of the defensive third, try to get out of the box there, but he is right there. He stays right there with our center back and blocks the attempt of us trying to get that ball out of here and gets a nice goal there. So they get a little, not the best goal in the world, but they do get a goal indeed. That's the second goal here in 3 matches in the U.S. Open. We'll continue on now. Austin here trying to do the same here. And we got Wanders out here. He is playing that left cam position. And, of course, he's trying to do his best to make a score. You see Baker as well, who we've seen him play quite some time here from time to time. And now Wanders here trying to make a goal here. Wanders finding the open man here in the box. Finds Dressler and gets the goal. Nice job there as Austin's able to level this game out now. 1 apiece as Dressler is starting to look like Dressler from season 1. And since that injury, he's been kind of here and there, kind of not like himself. But now he's starting to come back here and start being more aggressive in the box here, and more willing to score. As he makes a beautiful shot there, nice setup there from the guys there in the box, and of course Dressler right there in time to make the score and the goal. As they now end up tying this up now 1 apiece here in Austin. Now let's see if we can play some defense here, try to get this ball back, and try to put another crooked letter up on the scoreboard here. As you see here, New England being very patient, taking their time here, moving the ball around here. They're quite, I've noticed they're really good at doing this. And of course, like I said, we don't get to see New England too often. We don't get to see too many Eastern Conference teams like New England. There you see a beautiful play. What a finish there. Nice setup there for Hardy as he's able to get the first goal here of the day for himself and the second goal of the ball game as Austin FC leads us now 2-1. Take a look at here. Great pass there and a great shot at getting that ball in there, especially on his strong foot there as he's able to just drill that. And a great finish there for him. You see Javier, very happy with his guy that he has picked up there from late last for into the second half of the first season. As now we'll see a stop and nice play, nice job there for the defense. Now Reds here taking the ball here. They're pushing this one big. As now Wanders has it. Wanders now by himself. A couple of guys there with him. Can Wanders finish this off here? And nice job there. He chips it in and gets the goal. That is goal number 3 for Austin FC, as Wanders gets his first goal here of the season here in the U.S. Open. And a nice finish from him. Look at this. Great finish there. Fighting for that shot there against the one-on-one with the goalkeeper there. And then just right at the last minute, just making the goalkeeper miss. Beautiful play. And I love to see more of this kid here. He's been asking for some playing time here. And today we decided to give him that opportunity here. And he has definitely taken it here. Now, of course, we want to see him more often in league play as well. And he might actually get some time on the pitch here. Maybe here in the next couple of episodes here. We might try to put him out there. But, oh, no, not what we need there. As Baker gets a straight red card. They're not even joking around here. Is that, oh, yeah, okay, okay, they could have given him a warning. You didn't even have to give him a straight-up red. So that's going to put us, I believe, a man down. As Fuegas now here trying to find somebody there, and nobody's there except for the goalkeeper, Turner, to make the save. So now New England trying to get this one out of their back third. They're trying to move the ball here. And not really, I mean, they're really patient. They're really doing a great job here of being patient. And then now Dressler, he's going to get his second yellow, and that's going to be now a red for him. So that means now we got 2 guys that will not be eligible for the next U.S. Open Cup game here in the future. So we have to figure out who's going to be playing those 2 games. It's now, shot there at Stover. And a nice play. I didn't really realize that I must have not put in his first yellow card there because I couldn't. I now understand. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't put that in there. My bad. Now as I think about it, he did get a yellow card earlier on. Now we'll see. With now we're definitely got 10 minutes left here. Plus whatever extra stoppage time we have. And we've got to try to make sure we don't get them a second goal here, as this one's going to go right in there. I had to say it, didn't I? Second goal of the day here for the Revolution, as they are now within a earshot here of getting back in this ball game. Look at this. This was right outside the box at that. All right, no, right top of the box. And inside the top of the box there. It makes a nice play. Nice job, as they're able to get that shot and make a great play. Now they're just 1 goal away from tying this one up, as now we're having a little trouble here defensively, as they're putting on a little bit of a press on us, and that's not what we need to see, as Renix gets the ball. Now they pass it back to Renix here. Renix trying to set up a shot here. He's trying to get this one in there, and he gets the shot on the top left-hand corner. And this is a killer here, as there's 3 extra minutes of bonus time. And now we got to figure out how in the hell we're going to break this tie, as New England is able to come back and score this goal here. Look at this. And I was just like, oh my goodness. When I realized they were pressing on us, it was already too late. I couldn't set up anything to help us out defensively. I didn't have my defensive set up or anything. I couldn't, have the guys come back and help out defensively, but it was brutal. So now we got to try to see if we can break this tie. And of course, that whistle there means end of regulation. But we will now go to extra time in this one. This is the second U.S. Open game we've played this season where we had to go into extra. So here we are, the first part of the extra time, as tie 3-3. New England here now making a attack here, trying to setting something up here. Oh, good pass forward there. They blocked this shot, And Mendoza makes a nice stop there to help out Stolver. As Reds get in front of that one there. He didn't realize he was in front of it. And looks like it's going to be an offsides there on New England. As the player there, he stepped off. Didn't get quite back on the other side of that line there. So now Nick Lima here making a play. Nick Lima hands off to Hardy. Hardy goes in there, fires it in there, and that is going to get the lead here. As Nick Lima gives a great pass there to Ryan Hardy. And that right there, that should be the goal to help us take this one away. As we got the 4th goal here in today's game in extra time. Just what we needed here. This has been a great game here. Good seesaw back and forth. And like I said, these are two teams that don't get to see each other too often. When they do, I know we didn't play them last year. I think this is the first year we've played them, both in a game, and especially a cup game. As that is 4th goal of the season here, in the 4th goal in 3 matches now for Ryan Hardy here in the U.S. Open. I remember, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're not even doing the U.S. Open no more. Of course, they got the Capicola or whatever the hell it's called. That tournament with the Mexican La Liga Mexico. So I wish that hopefully that'll be in the game in FC 25 next year. As a nice save there. We got to get this one out of here defensively, and that's gonna get in there. As we're in the second half of this one. Oh no, not what we needed there. New England fights back here and ties it up now 4-4. Fans here in Austin are definitely getting with their money's worth here, but I'm sure they would like to walk out. This team had to get a chance to walk out of here with a victory. And that is not going to help us here, as we do not want to go to shootouts. So now, trying to move the ball here. Good defense here. Holding that line strong. As that ball gets, Wander should have got, they should have gave a flag on that guy there. Because Wander's got his legs taken out there from him. So that would be the end of the first half of extra time. And we will now go to the second half here. And of course, we'll have to try to figure out how we can break up this tie that we're in right now, 4-4 here in this one. So looking for that 5th goal here is going to take, it looks like it's going to have to take 5 goals and a full extra half here to try to get back in this ball game there. Oh, good pressure there. And there you see again, great pressure, bad passing there from us. And that's definitely going to hurt you if you don't prepare for that. If now Ryan Hardy here now going one-on-one, got the chance now to try to pull out the victory here for the team, and he does. Ryan Hardy gets it in there, and not much time left really, as Ryan Hardy gets the 5th goal here in today's game, his 2nd of the day. Ryan Hardy showing the determination and hard work he's been putting in this team. And this team, we've seen this team before being gutsy, coming in, digging down deep, and scoring goals like we did throughout the first season of this series. And Ryan Hardy again just putting it on this ball club here. And like I said, we're not going to be selling him anytime soon, as he is definitely a huge asset for us offensively here. We just now get our defense going. I think we'd be almost a near picture perfect team. As now Wander's here fighting for the ball, then trying to move the football there, and that is going to be the whistle, the final whistle of the ball game, as Austin is going to win this one 5-4. Talk about a dogfight here. Normally these games, I take that back. We've had trouble in, not too much trouble. I think the last time we had a game that came really this close was probably that Seattle game last season in the U.S. Open, where we had to play Seattle, I think, twice. We had to play them in the Open, and then we had to go, like 2 or 3 days later, we had to play them in a league game. So, crazy. But there you see, pass accuracy, pretty much in their favor. Shot accuracy pretty much in their favor, and dribbling success pretty much in their favor. So, you know, if you look at it, pretty much they did everything they needed to do to try to get back in this game. That's why it forced us to go into extra frames. But that X factor that we have, and that's that man, that is Ryan Hardy. 3 goals in the game. Yes, he got a nice nice game there for him. As we take a look here, Wanderers 7.2 match rating. He had 1 goal, 1 assist. Dressler had 1 goal as well, and Mendoza had an assist in this ball game as well. So a nice day there. Of course, Stover 8.1, nice day, even though he gave up 4 goals here. Tough day nonetheless, but hey, we found a way to pull out the victory, and nice touch on this game. As of course we had to, you know, if we want to really win this game, we had to dig down deep and go into, you know, even though I didn't want to go into extra time, but forced into going to extra time, and pretty much we did a great job there surviving. So yeah, as you see there, Sebastian Dressler will of course be suspended due to previous game, and so will Baker. So both guys will have to sit out the next game, and of course we'll have to make decisions on who is going to replace those two. Well, actually Baker, he's a backup anyway, so but we'll have to find out who's going to be backing up Sebastian. I think Wanderers might end up playing his position, and we'll just come and bring back one of the other guys. I can't remember who the other guy is. Who's our normal cam on that right hand side, or the left. Well, actually it'll be the left hand side, because I like to have Dressler on the right hand side there. So Wanderers will probably play the left hand side, left side cam there. But let's take a look here. Austin FC right now, we're back in the MLS, and they have 39 points with a 12-3-0 record, and we're getting ready, I believe, to take on in the second game here. I believe it's Kansas City. Yeah, this is a road game, so we're going to play against Sporting Kansas City, my hometown team. As you see, Hardy right now, 12 assists there. He's both leading in both in assists and goals this season in the MLS. But yeah, Sporting Kansas City right now, 5-4-5 in their 14 matches they played so far here. They're 7th place in the West. They have 19 points right now, and their last match they had was a league match, and it was against Houston in Houston, which is always a dogfight between those two, and it came down to a 1-1 draw. And of course, Kansas City got eliminated in the Open Cup by Miami 1-0. So Kansas City looking to get their issues going, trying to get back on the winning track here, almost like their real life counterparts. Even though they did go to the playoffs and went pretty deep in the playoffs, but still has some issues. Don't really want to talk about that. But we'll see what they can do here today. Of course, playing against Kansas City is always tough, especially at Children's Mercy, a very hostile crowd. Fans will let you know what they think about you very quickly. So we'll have to go to Kansas City, try to see if we can pick up the quick 3 points here and get the hell out. And of course, Ryan Hardy, their Wanderers actually will be in this game here as well, as we loved his performance there in the last game. Of course, you see Walters, Russell, they're in there for Kansas City. Pretty much their usual guys there for the most part. Lynn, of course, playing the goalkeeper. So we'll have to see what we can do here in this afternoon game. It's actually an early afternoon, 12:30 game, so nice. But yeah, tales of two teams, 15 goals scored, the worst in MLS, 65 goals scored, the best in the MLS. So yeah, two teams definitely going in different directions in the West here, and right now we are the best team in the West, and we've proven that here, and of course we got to continue proving that for the most part here with a lot of the moves we've been making here, which for the most part here I think we've been doing a great job with some of the moves we've picked up with players, as well as our youth academy here, working with them and getting them prepared and ready to get called up here. And I think we might have a couple more youth academy players I'm willing to bring up here here in a couple episodes from now. So we'll see here. 12 minutes in, still no score, and Kansas City here. Walters now making an attempt here to make a shot at the goal here, and that is going to get tipped there by Stover, and that is going to be a corner kick here for Kansas City. It's Kansas City now. As here you see Johnny Russell, who's really one of the, I think by far one of the best players out there, who can do a great job there with the cross kick. Here you see Lotta gets in there and gets on the far post there and gets that one in there. Kansas City scores first. 14 minutes into the game, and Sporting Kansas City, they know it's important that they have to score first, and they're going to have to score a lot here to make sure they can put down Austin FC in today's matchup here. As take a look at the replay there, and just horrible, nobody covering them at all. Jeez Louise there, guys. Come on. Got to be better than that. I don't know what our center backs were doing there, but they were not covering that portion of the pitch there. And that's what cost us giving up a score here. So no clean sheet here. This is going to be a dogfight. Indeed. As now Sporting Kansas City here on the attack again. Hernandez has it. Hernandez passing the ball there on the top. And now he's going to try to pass this one in here. A lot of, oh, make nice save there. He gets in front of it. Thank goodness Stover did. That would have been really ugly there if they would have scored another goal there. Down 2 goals in 20 minutes. That is not a good ratio there. But oh, Kansas City midfield here doing a great job here, moving this ball here now. Johnny Russell here trying to make a push and sends it back here as they move the ball around. And now Austin FC says nope, not gonna have that. As now they get back in possession here, and a nice forward pass there to get there. Per now here trying to come in here, trying to maybe set up something in the box here with Hardy. Hardy going to go there, and Hardy going to drill it in there. Austin FC on the board. Thank goodness. As they score this one in the 23rd minute here in this one. It is now tied 1 apiece here at Children's Mercy. As the Kansas City crowd a little quiet here. I think they know that there's a good chance that we're going to be continuing. This is going to be a fight here, and it might not. The odds of them winning this game are not going to be in their favor. As so we make a nice goal there with Hardy. Thank goodness. As now we'll move on here, and we'll see what we can do now. Wanders here pushes this one up there to Hardy. Hardy gets a clear shot here. He's got a good chance now to get another goal. He does it again on the far side as he scores a second goal here. Looking for another hat trick like he did in the first game we've seen here today. As Kansas City gives up another goal, it is now 2-1. And Kansas City now giving up their 17th goal of the season. And not what the fans are looking for here. Is again, crowd is quiet. And they're kind of probably thinking like, oh boy, we've seen Austin do this to other teams here now. We can't be another victim on their list of teams they've been taking out here this season. As now Sporting Kansas City here now going for another attack here as we're getting several moments away from halftime here. Russell here now trying to set up something on the top of the box and cannot, as that's going to be tipped away there by Stover. But they will get a corner kick here. And they get another shot here at Stover as they're go ahead and try to get this ball away and get this out of Kansas City's offensive third. Now we got to make a push here. And now you see Dominguez here. Cecilio here. He's going to try to make a goal here. No, he's going to pass it and it finds the Reds. What a play. Goalkeeper did not see him, and I didn't even realize it either. As that was just a beautiful setup. Great job, guys, there for that finish. And the fans are now booing here in Kansas City. As Children's Mercy now getting a little ugly now. Fans are getting a little restless here. Not like what their defense is doing here today against this Austin FC offense, which is pretty much explosive here. This team is just great. You got not just Ryan Hardy, but you got Reds, you got Dominguez, you got Fuegues. I mean, you got so many different guys here that can score in so many different directions. That's what we like to see, and that's what, so far it's been a great way to design this team as they get Stover there. Nice save there for him as now Lima here tries to get this one out of the defensive third. And now they're going to try to make a push here as we're in the second half. And Kansas City, makes a nice interception here as Lotta now has it. Gives that one to Paudio. Paudio now here trying to set up, and he goes in there, no problem. Takes his time, makes the goalkeeper think, and he scored goal number 2 for Sporting Kansas City. Sporting Kansas City starting to come back here now, 3-2 here at Children's Mercy. As we'll take a look here, look at this, just did a great job there, taking his time, being patient, doing some dribbling there, and then just finds a way to get that one past the goalkeeper there. Stover just does not know what to do, which direction the striker's going to go into, and he falls right into it as he cannot get there on time. Now they're making another attempt here, and now we got to make a stop here, guys. We cannot give up another goal here as we're in the 80th minute here. We don't want to tie this up here. Can't be asking for too many miracles at times. As we'll see a nice stop there, nice job. So now, got to play the keep away game here. As we'll try to see if we can get the ball back there. But unfortunately, that doesn't last for too long here. And now Sporting Kansas City here making an attempt here, trying to figure out a way how to get past this defense here. Nice job there, getting on the back foot there, getting that one in there, and they score the goal. Sporting Kansas City scores their 3rd goal here today. They are making our defense look foolish as we give up another goal here. This has not been a these last 2 games for our defense has been horrible for us, and our defensive line is definitely taking a good look in here. As we take a look at the replay here, you just can't get mad at that. Our goalkeeper should have stretched out just a little bit more there. But he is definitely going to get an earful from our skipper here. As now we got 2 extra minutes now. And Sporting Kansas City now playing the keep away game here. Trying to make sure they don't let us score. And that's the final whistle. As we'll walk out of Kansas City with 1 point. As Kansas City is able to redeem themselves here today. And they tie this game up 3 apiece. So both teams will get 1 point to their current standings right now. And of course, we would love to have those. We hate dropping points here, especially that late in the ball game. But you know, when your defense doesn't show up and your goalkeeper doesn't do a good job there of blocking shots, it will definitely do a number on you. And we'll just have to deal with it. So Sporting Kansas City, they in some ways they get it helps them out some. They're not going to be booed too bad at home, but at the same time, they were really hoping they were going to get back in this ball game. For a while there, I really thought they were. I really thought they were going to jump back and find a way to get back in this ball game and get that 4th goal there. But thank goodness our defense finally decided to wake up there towards the end, even though it was too late, and we'll end up going to a tie. So not what we wanted here in match 2 of this episode here today, but we'll get ready for match number 3 here in just a bit. We'll take on Dallas coming up, as Ryan Hardy 2 goals here for his effort here today with an 8.5 day for his match rating. Wanders gets an assist, Pereira gets also assist, and Dominguez also gets an assist as well. Reds gets a nice goal there. Of course, he has been in I haven't showed you guys here on here, but lately here he's been suggested, or not suggested, but we've been asked about his services and possibly selling him to another ball club. And so far I've pretty much denied every offer we've got for him, because I want him to be one of those players that is our homegrown players. I want him to be around for a while. I want him actually to retire as a Austin FC player. So because I really feel like he's just a good player to have around. He's a stable player, and I want to see what I can do with him the rest of his career. Unless we get a deal that we cannot refuse, and then we'll definitely take it. But for right now, no deal for him. So they will take on, like I said, Dallas. And Dallas right now in 16 matches are 8-4-4. They have currently given up 15 goals. They have scored 20 goals, and of course a goal differential of 5. They have 28 points right now, and like I said, in 3rd place in the West. And of course they would love to take on their in-state rival, that being us. and try to take us out. And of course, we've had some good back and forth battles, but I think for the most part here, we've been pretty dominant with Dallas for the series so far here. So we'll try to see if we can continue that here today, as we'll start the month of August against these FC Dallas, as we're going to go back home for this one here. So it'll be a nice home game here, a nice little home cooked meal here for the boys, for the lads, and hopefully we can get now a win here. We have not had a solid win to pick up some points here now, as we of course drew against Kansas City, and we want to try to avoid that again here today. So 5 goals in 3 matches here for Ryan Hardy. Of course, obviously gonna be everybody's gonna be watching him, especially Dallas in this situation. So we have to find another creative way of getting him involved and get him to find a way to score. And see Ryan Hardy here with this one here, going on the outside of the box here, backs up, runs around, goes to the top there, goes back inside, give this one to Mendez, I think that was, and now it's going to go back outside as I'll head it back to Hardy. Hardy has it. Hardy now dribbling on the outside here, thinking about maybe a cross. Lima has it. Now it's going to be passed off back to Hardy here. Hardy hands this one off there to Cicero, and then that's going to be saved there by the goalkeeper for Dallas. So Dallas now trying to set up something here nicely here, and that one is not what we wanted. Damn it! We give up another goal. We give up the first goal up again here, as Dallas does a great job getting that one in there, and that actually just by dumb luck, just by a bad block from our goalkeeper here, helps them score here. Look at this. This is just bad. Oh, look at that. That was horrible. And yeah, he blocked it with his body, but then it just stayed. And it just did a great job there of finishing that one. So they scored first here, 1-0. Dallas. Dallas now on the attack again here, and now Dallas trying to get something going, but they can't get past that. They're having a tough time with our defensive line here, and they're trying to work something in the box here. We get Stover to make a block here. Now Stover got to get back up, and Stover! Damn it, Stover! Got to watch out for that other guy there, as Jafar gets there another goal. 2-0 here for Dallas, as Dallas taking this lead here, and now looks like I almost feel like they're going to run away with it. Jeez, I mean, I know our goalkeeper had but I wish that we had more help there defensively, as our center backs there just kind of standing around. As you see here, Stover just could not do anything. It was already too late, out of his range. So the defensive line needs to get better. Got to get better to the center backs. Got to protect the ball. We got to make sure get help to our goalkeeper here. As now Stover here as we go in the second half. Down by 2 goals here. We got a lot of work to do if we're going to try to get back into this ball game. We're going for their corner kick now. As Dallas here looking to try to get 3 points out of this one. Of course, try to take a chunk out of the lead that we have right now against them here in the West. Of course, Dallas' last match was a match in Houston where they won 2-0. So they're trying to make a clean sweep here against the Texas teams, as Ryan Hardy gets into the goal. Nice play as Ryan Hardy gets the first goal of the game here for Austin FC. Beautiful shot and a great finish there for him. Take a look at this. This is what we need, and hopefully this is something that will jumpstart the team as he drills this one on the far side there. Nice job there of finishing there with his I believe that was his weak foot there. So nice play and great going there for him and for Austin, as now Austin here got to get the football. And you see now making a nice push here. Oh, I think pass a little too long there. Dominguez there finds Ryan Hardy. Ryan Hardy picks it up, gets it, and drills it in there. Great play right in front of the goalkeeper. What a finish. And they now tie this up now 2 apiece here at the O2. As look at this. This is a great play, or I should say Q2. A great play. Great finish there. Ryan Hardy just sticks with it right there and just uses the post as well there. Nice job, as he does use the post there successfully. and is able to get a score, now 2-2. So now try to see if we can play some good defense here, try to get this ball back, and then strategize a way if we can get a goal here. As Dallas right now, they got to figure out how to stop Ryan Hardy. Thank goodness that was not a foul. Thought he was going to call a foul on us there. We do not need to give up them a chance to get a PK. Now we'll see Hardy here on the outside. Hardy going inside, trying to finish with a cross kick, cannot finish. Then now they're having trouble trying to finish this one in there. And now Miller here, he'll have to get in front of it as he makes a save. Getting close to the 80th minute here. And now Austin FC here. Oh, nice push there to Ryan Hardy. Hardy looking like he's going to try to see if he can finish this off himself. He does, and drills it in there. What a finish there. Ryan Hardy, third goal of the game. Gets another hat trick here. Puts us up by 1 as we still have time left remaining in this ball game. And now our defense has to step up more than ever for us to avoid giving up another dropping points here again. We need those 3 points as teams like Dallas here, who have been playing very well, starting to creep up in the division. 29th goal of the season here for Ryan Hardy in 15 matches as he scores that one in the 81st minute. So here we are now in the 86th minute. And there you see Dallas now making an attempt, now trying to score here of their own, trying to get back in this ball game. They're only down by a goal, but they've been attacking very well here and haven't been doing too good of a job of finishing like they were earlier in the first half. So now Dallas here getting the ball, trying to make a push here, trying to strategize here, taking their time. Nice job there moving the football around defensively here. Now I'm getting a little scared here because we got guys spread out everywhere and not necessarily on this team. But now we get to the final 3 minutes of the ball game here. Now our job is just to hold until we hear that final whistle, and that's exactly what we were able to do. Be able to survive here in this one as Dallas shows what they are all about here. I think Dallas might be a team that we'll have to see a little bit more of. I think the last time we played against, I think we did pretty well. But since then, Dallas, they might be that team that we'll have to try to compete with in the latter part of this season, playoff-wise. So to take a look at the score, final score 3-2. As, like I said, it was not the best game for us, but for Ryan Hardy, it was a great day here as he got a nice little hat trick for himself as he wins this one. He gets pretty much won this one by himself, 3-0 in action. So not bad at all, but of course, we definitely need to make sure we play a lot more better than we did last time around, because that was just that Kansas City game was bad. New England game was bad. All the other games we've played since then have been pretty well. I mean, we've had a couple close calls there, but that Colorado game was a close one. So was Salt Lake City, but geez, it was just not as defensively. It was as bad as this one was today. So yeah, we definitely have to get some stuff turned around here. And of course, I believe this is the first time, looking at my notes here, this is the first time we played Dallas this season. So, and I think we have another date with Dallas coming up here in about 2 episodes from now. So, as you take a look here, that's told you Rodney Red here. They've been trying to offer us a deal. Now, this deal I kind of like. So, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to test it out, see what they offer. We'll make a bid out there, see if they bite. And if they do, we might just go ahead and do so. But I think for the most part here, I don't think we're going to make an attempt of getting rid of him. Because I actually like him. He's one of my favorite guys on this team. But you take a look as we wrap up here today's episode. We're still in first place with a nice, a good lead right now. But there you see Salt Lake City at the bottom of the barrel in the West with 10 points. Houston right behind, right in front of them with 17. Minnesota at 11. And the Whitecaps at number 10 with also 17 points. LAFC, surprisingly enough, have dropped quickly. They're in the West. They're in the 6th place now. Chicago Fire have 32 points right now, leading in the East. Orlando City with 30 points in 2nd place. 3rd place, looks like Nashville with 29 points. Philadelphia, and then round out the rest here. You got DC, New England, Montreal, Toronto, and the Red Bulls with 14 points. So pretty wild. East right now. I'm sure those gaps will start closing in especially those top 3 teams or top 4 teams there, playing pretty close to one another. And with the scores I've seen, they've been just beating each other up pretty well. But as you take a look here, we will wrap up this episode and take a look at the month of August. Like I said, we're in the month of August now. We're in the transfer window, and that means do we become buyers or sellers? And we'll have to find out here in the next 2 episodes. Next 2 episodes, next episode you'll see of a game against Seattle at home. Then we'll be on the road against Houston, and then a home game against Kansas City. In that one, we actually play Seattle twice in this one. And of course, we have a cup game against Miami. And that'll be 2 episodes from now. So a lot of good things going on here. Of course, we got to figure out if we're going to be buyers or sellers. I think for the most part here, I think I want to move a lot of guys in the transfer window with loans. But I think for the most part here, with the exception of maybe finding a decent back of some sort to help us out, I think that's what we're pretty much where we're going to look at. So we might be buyers, but I think for the most part here, I think we're going to try to loan a lot of guys out there so they can get some experience, because we got a lot of there's a couple of youth academy players I really think they need to get to go out and get experience somewhere else, if not in Mexico or in Europe somewhere. So we'll try to see what we can do about those guys. But again, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and check us out for more Austin FC here on ESGNet. But yeah, great episode here today. A lot of crazy comebacks here, but for the most part here, I enjoyed it for the most part here, I guess you could say. But that's it for me. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys again next Friday for another episode of Austin FC here on ESGNet. As always, have a great day, and I will see you all next time.